Hello and welcome to day 31 of our preparation for Marian Consecration. I'm Blake.
And I'm Madonna. And today we're going to talk about the third saint that we journeyed with through this preparation, Saint Teresa of Calcutta. Her three words that we're focusing on today are thirst, heart, and covenant. So we spoke about the words I thirst throughout the whole week of Saint Teresa of Calcutta. And we want to remember to ask Mary to help us understand Jesus's thirst. So we want Mary to help us see Jesus with her eyes, to be John and Mary Magdalene at the cross of Jesus, hearing the words, I thirst, so that we can focus on each other, focus on the poor and the most vulnerable people in our society. In Mother Teresa's words, let us try in a special way to come as close as the human heart can come to the heart of Jesus, and try to understand as much as possible Jesus' terrible pain caused to him by our sins and his thirst for our love. The second word, heart, we talked about two different prayers that we can say to Mary. The first one is, lend me your heart. More fully, it would be, Mary, help me to love with the perfect love of your immaculate heart, so that we are asking Mary to help us love like she loves. The second prayer is, keep me in your most pure heart. More fully stated would be, Immaculate Heart of Mary, keep me in your most pure heart so that I may please Jesus through you, in you, and with you. And this prayer, unlike the first one, which is more like, let me have your heart, Mary, this one is, put me into your heart, Mary, so that I experience things the way you experience things. I love Jesus the way you love Jesus. That's another very powerful way to pray with Mary to Jesus. And heart also, because we talked about how Mary ponders things in her hearts. With gratitude, she takes in everything and she ponders them in her hearts, and she is quiet with them and she sits with them. And we frequently in our society don't sit with things, we just kind of do, right? So we need to ask Mary for that help too, to ponder like she did.
And our last word for Saint Teresa is covenant. And when we were learning about covenant in relation to Mother Teresa's understanding of Marian Consecration, we learned that covenant was not like a contractual obligation between two people, but actually a sharing of yourself with another and receiving the other person in turn. So when that's applied to our Marian Consecration that we're making in just a few days, we remember that it's this covenantal relationship of offering ourselves to Our Lady. She offers herself in return, and we have these mutual what are called duties, right, in our reflection of trust and care for one another, and united in prayer in that way.
So take a second and you could browse over those duties and promises again. And we're going to end our section today with our prayer, but more like our meditation that we're going to think of throughout this day. Spend the day pondering Teresa's Marian teaching as it is summarized by these three words, thirst, heart, and covenant.
Salve Regina, Mater misericordiae, et ad dulcedo, et spes nostra salve. A te clamamus, exules Filii Eve, a te suspiramus, gementes et flentes, in hac lacrimarum vale. Ea ergo, advocata nostra, illos tuos misericordes oculos ad nos converte. Et Iesum benedictum fructum ventris Lord